This morning I woke up with a bit of, let's say, woe is me bullshit. Sometimes that happens, and I've had that before, where you wake up, out of a dream that you can never remember, and reality sort of hits you before you can get your conscious filter in front. And that conscious filter protects us with what we see and what we take in and how we interpret things. Because no one person is the same. What I do and what I see and how I interpret something can be completely different to what you see. And because of this, even if we see exactly the same thing in front of us, we'll have our own bullshit stories, our own experience, our own conditioning surrounding, or an opinion surrounding that, and we'll interpret things differently. But just those moments when you are tired, either just before you go to bed, or just before, or just after you wake up, that's when you're most vulnerable, when that conscious filter doesn't click in front, and your raw subconscious is in there, and this is when the ego can get you. And that's what happened this morning with me. I opened my eyes, in contrast to yesterday when I woke up, online buzzing, right, okay, this is it, today, get this sorted, I know exactly how today's going to go, and that's how I made that day go. Today, the first thing I thought was, woe is me, because I'm still on my journey, my whole lean warrior journey, still removing all the stories, all the bullshit, all the material stuff, all the things that does not serve me, and I challenge that, because so much bullshit excess out there that I just don't need. So this morning I got the woe is me bullshit. I got the fear, I could feel it in the stomach, man. That's where I was feeling it. Went in, felt it, and I couldn't shake it. I thought, I'm having this, I'm sick of this fucking mood shit. I hate this whole woe is me bullshit. But this is when we're the most vulnerable. This is when you feel like you just want to fucking jack everything in. And it's not just me, I know that people who I've talked to, especially entrepreneurs, people who are in charge of their own destiny, if you like, where they have days like that. And I know that's a choice. I chose I didn't want to be that way this morning. So in those cases, I've got a certain routine that I do to remove that. And it's almost as if I'm saying, okay, I'm in a frame, like in a dark room in my head, and I'm in this little dark room, and I just grab the real me by the hand and lead me out into the light and say, look, it's all right. That's just bullshit. It's just something that is made up. You made it up. So it means you can change it. And that's where I am today. So I just wanted to share this with you because there's a lot of people, and I've been here myself, whether, it's alcohol or drugs or TV or internet, anything that can distract you, you will allow it to distract you so you don't have to face the real things, the things that matter, things that could change your life, transform your life in an instant. If you had the courage to face yourself, the courage to look inside and see what the real issue is instead of just blocking it off. I'm tired of the woe is me bullshit. I felt it this morning. Someone asked one of my good friends, Paul, asked me this morning how things going, and I was starting to write the shit, and I thought, well, hold on, that's not me. That's the old me. That's the me that doesn't serve me. Here's me. This is what I'm doing today, and this is what I went for. So I've already smashed out a gym session. I didn't feel like doing it. I did it anyway, because feelings don't matter in this case. Feelings come from a thought that doesn't serve. Wrong thought. I've talked about this before. I knew I had wrong thought. So I removed myself, changed my state, went out the house, went to the gym, sorted my head out, put some banging tunes on. Tunes that tune me into where I want to go and remind me of who I am, what I stand for, and what I'm doing. So my advice, if you like, is if you wake up like that, what are you doing differently to change that? I know what I'm doing. Even when I don't feel like it, I do it anyway. I become the professional. You do the things, you do the processes, you do the routines that get you in a state where you can push forwards to have the life that you would love to have and choose to have. But the only way you're going to get it is to cut the bullshit out. Just like I have to remind myself, and I do every day, at least once. Remove a state, change a state, don't like that thought. How can I change this thought? Well, I'm just going to go for a walk. I'm just going to do something completely different. Pattern interrupt the thought so I can have a different thought. and then execute that. How is your day going? Are you going to let it control you? Are you going to take it by the horns? Are you going to lead the real you out? And you're going to smash the day and control the day the way you choose? Let me know. Till tomorrow. See you later.